First, we're going to try some questions together with my help. So on the student's end, they will see a fill in the blank question scenario. And it says there's 3 steps to dividing fractions. First, we blank the first fraction. Then we blank the division sign to a multiplication sign. Finally, we blank the last fraction. So I would guide them in saying, what are the steps to dividing fractions? First, we do what the first fraction, then we do what the division sign, then we do what the third fraction. So they should come up with, first we keep first fraction, and they're going to fill in the blank. There's words at the bottom for them to help. And then we change the division sign. Finally, we flip the last fraction, and they click done at the bottom. And I can see here their score. So if they get them all correct, or if they need more assistance, I can come back and focus on the students who need help as we work through the lesson. Okay, so here we have 3/5 divided by 2/3. So on this slide, the students can draw along with me as I talk through the question. So we have 3/5 divided by 2/3. I want you to first draw 3/5 underneath because we first keep the first fraction. So we have 3/5, and we write 3/5 because we keep the first fraction. Okay, the division sign. I know we keep and then we change. We change the division sign into multiplication. So I see you wrote 3/5. Now I want you to change division to multiplication. So I see that we have 3/5 and then we change to multiplication. Excellent. And then we're going to flip the last fraction. So I know that we're going to change the numerator and the denominator. So we're going to take the numerator and denominator and flip them. So now I want you to take 2/3 and change to flip it. Take 2/3 and flip it to 3/2. So now we have 3/5 times 3/2 because we keep 3/5, change the division sign, and flip 2/3. And we know how to multiply fractions, so we're going to multiply the numerator straight across, multiply the denominator straight across. So we know 3 times 3 is 9, and 5 times 2 gives us 10. So our final answer is 9/10. Once we have those answers, we can click submit. And I see that we have the correct answer on the screen. So from here, the students will move into their independent practice. At this point, I would look at their drawings as well as their scores on the fill in the blanks. I would really focus on the students who I saw needed more help. So if they were struggling on the fill in the blanks or the independent practice, I would go back to those students and make sure that I was focusing on helping them more. The students who were excelling, who I saw were going through it quickly or who really understood the content quickly, who were picking it up quickly, I would challenge them by asking them to start simplifying their answers. So I would differentiate the instruction by having the students who are excelling go one step farther by simplifying. And the students who are struggling, I would focus my attention more on those students and really go through it slower with them and do more practice problems one-on-one with them to make sure that they were understanding the content.